moving! Don't screw up.
What will be interesting is if I manage to get any golds from all of this stuff. Frieza. Nice. If I did individual splits, I'm pretty sure that would gold. Good Trunks. Give that your Trunks, I need your warning about the future. Bum, bum, dum, bum, bum. Sound like a hurt. Vegeta. Nice Goku. Oh, double teleport. Was close to hitting too. Nice.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
See, it's always the Cell fighting Gohan story that I think I always like kind of crap up on. There goes Jiro. That's what I miss. Can never break Cell's guard. I don't think I ever have. Well, not like that anyway. Only with like Kai moves, Kiki moves and stuff. Oh, Vegeta. Okay. Hopefully it will be a sub 2, Rohan. Hopefully it will be. Doesn't help if Vegeta's being a prick like that, though. Well, he grabbed me. Two grabs. Yeah, it always takes a while to throw you too, I notice. Like, they don't do it instantly like a human player would. Bam, bam. I meant to do a Kamehameha there. I'm kind of good in timing at how long they will block for before they come out of it. I guess when you play it long enough, you kind of start to see when the timing for stuff is. At least for like individual characters. Yeah. Even if it did diagonal, I don't think that would have hit him. It's kind of off. He done blew up.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Oh, I forgot. Lost a little bit of time there because I was slow on resetting the actual game. Oh, hydration bot. Everybody take a shot. Yeah. I'm dreading the Krillin story. It's kind of interesting in some of these stories. You get to see what a harder Dr. Gero looks like to fight against. In the Sagas run, it's usually pretty straightforward when you have the one fight against him. I think that would be good. Nope, didn't time it right. I would like to figure out what the mechanic exactly is on Piccolo's attack. Oh nice, I hit her key bass right back at her. May have a sneeze here in a second. Oh, that... Ooh, that was so close to hitting Piccolo. Heckin' Cell. Yeah, Piccolo does have an interesting, strong Kai Blast, because it's like, definitely like a homing one, and I feel like it does 2 damage, like it does Rush 2 every time it hits them, so it has like 2 parts of doing damage, and it only costs like 16%, I think. Yeah, 16%. Although it can be out of range like that, so it doesn't go all the way, but it's still there, so like... I don't know, interesting. I mean, not that it really matters, because I know this run's gonna break my PB, and it's probably gonna be a while before I ever play this again. Mostly because I would just prefer, like, instead of optimizing the run, I would prefer to leave it as it is, and hopefully encourage, like, you know, people to run the game too, or come back to it, try to beat the record. So I would prefer that over me grinding out the game and, like, you know, optimizing seconds here, seconds there in a run. Might feel differently if I was running something like, I don't know, Oracle of Ages, or like a Mario game or something. Oh, that's 2 runs in a row I've missed him with that. I would love to do like a true meme game, to be honest. Like, I've been looking at this one Jimmy Neutron game I might do. There's the Dexter's Lab. Honestly, in some ways, I feel like I'm just kind of dicking around until I pick up a game that I want to be kind of serious in. I don't really know what that game will be, though. I just know that, you know, I want to pick a game that's, like, kind of more well-known and has, like, a, you know, decent-sized community and a little more competition and stuff like that. That's why I was looking at Oracle of Ages, and I still definitely am considering it. I think there's like 30-something people that have submitted runs to it. There's, like, you know, obviously a lot more to do. A lot more grinding to it. Plus, I would definitely feel more accomplished with it too, just because I know it's, you know, a more difficult speedrun than anything else I've done before. Like, you know, this game is fun, for example, but, you know, I'm not going to pretend that having the record in Supersonic Fighters feels the same as, say, if I had the world record in Ocarina of Time any percent. Even this game is more like I'm doing it because I really like Dragon Ball Z and the speedrun is accessible. I was thinking of maybe picking up another Dragon Ball Z game. Like, there's a ton of different fighting games, and
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
ugh, Krillin. The only thing that does kind of suck about all stories is is they have all those optional fights you have to, like, reset for them. Ugh. Like Krillin's story starts off with, like, a fight where you're level 1, they're level 2. and like Ginyu's a lot stronger than Krillin. Like, look, I'm barely doing any damage to him in the beginning anyway. Soda Drinker Pro, maybe. Wait, can I switch out? Yeah, Piccolo, yeah, fuck that. Fuck Krillin, if I don't have to play as Krillin. See, look at this, Piccolo just comes out and he's absolutely destroying Frieza. So look at that, was beautiful. Piccolo knows how to fight. It's too bad I think that's like the only fight where Krillin has like different fighters that you can switch out to. Like, I've never died here, but I'm pretty sure it's just like Krillin level. Well, actually, it might be like. Oh. Oh, it's Goku. Oh, never mind. Well, shit, if it's Goku, I should have switched out a while ago. If I had known that. Oh, that Drove still kind of sucks. Like I was saying before, it's interesting in doing the story modes, you actually fight Dr. Geros, so they're kind of difficult. Like this, I'm pretty sure it's Pick. Okay, I wish I knew this stuff. It's too bad for the last Majin Buu fight. It's just you. You don't have any friends. I mean, who would want to be Krillin's friend? Am I right? You know, I've been hating on Krillin so much. I should probably go back and rewatch the original Dragon Ball sometime, when Krillin was like actually useful and actually like could fight people and stuff. I don't think Goku ever lost to Krillin. Maybe he did, like, maybe like their first fight or something. They were at least like on somewhat even ground. Reread all the manga last week. In order to do that, I'll have to borrow Trunks' time machine in order to go back in time, though. Oh, you mean you were... Oh, I thought you were telling me to reread the manga in, like, past tense, so I was confused. But yeah, anyway... but yeah, I mean, I do remember Krillin, you know, actually was useful back then. I mean, that's true for all the Z fighters, really. Like, by the time, like, by the time Cell rolled around, it was just like, they couldn't really do anything. Like Yamcha, see good for dying. Oh yeah, they're training, but not like actually like fighting head to head. I should probably read the Dragon Ball manga at some point. Maybe it's even a rule that I have to because I speedrun it. Someone's going to be like, oh, you speedrun Dragon Ball Z, didn't even read the manga. You're fake. Never watched the Japanese, the original Japanese either. I have seen like a couple of scenes to know, just to like compare them. Like aside from the voices themselves and depictions, I find it interesting the way they handle the music. Because, the way the Japanese version has a lot more moments where it's just totally silent. It definitely creates a different atmosphere. Like if I recall correctly, when Vegeta first goes Super Saiyan against Android 19, like there's no music playing, it's just like him powering up. So it's just like, has like a totally different vibe because of that. And like Vegeta, his voice sounds like a lot more sort of princely, not like English where it's like kind of loud and abrasive. I think that might have been the fastest self-fight I've done as Krillin. Yeah, Goku's Japanese voice actor. I mean, I guess it's weird, you know, when you watch the dub first and then you go to the original sub. So I feel like I can understand why they did the voice, like, now that I know what Goku kind of actually is in the manga and the original and everything. So like, I see what they're doing, but I still don't like it. I mean, I think the reason I don't like it is just that it just seems unnatural, like, it's like Goku just never, like his voice just happened to not deepen. So I don't know, it's like something that I can appreciate artistically, but not like it at the same time. What I really want to do is, ever since I started playing this in the Japanese, I want to hear what Fat Boo sounds like in Japanese, because his voice sounds really weird when he says stuff in this. It's like I want to actually like hear him talking lines. Super Boo definitely sounds fucking scary. I'm almost afraid to see what he sounds like in Japanese. I mean, he sounds intimidating in English too. I think they got a good voice actor for it. Yeah, it's like Japanese Fat Majin Buu sounds like scary almost in a way, I think. What I can tell from the sound clips here. Wait, fuck me, this was the end of Krillin, wasn't it? I got so distracted that I forgot that was the last fight for Krillin. So I was just like going at it. Come on, that's, okay, this is definitely a time save. Pretty decent one too.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Yeah, like I just basically noticed at the end there, like, wait a second, I just killed Fat Boo, I'm fighting Majin Buu and I'm doing well. I'm at the end. Oh, already, like, after 2 runs, I'm more confident in that final fight. Yeah, Gohan too seems very different. Like, I don't think Gohan's is I guess bad, you could say, but no, he definitely sounds more kiddish. Like whether it's teen Gohan or adult Gohan. Almost absorbed that blast. Yeah, if this keeps pace, I think this will be a sub 2. Really, the only reason why I can't say for sure is that off the top of my head, I don't know how fast I do Boo's story compared to the Majin Saga. So even though like I split my last run after Gotenks, I don't know how accurate the Majin Saga, the Majin split was on that. But either way, if I keep this up, keep golden, getting better at the individual fights, definitely be a sub 2. And I'll be satisfied with a sub 2. Because that's a really decent time save from my last run. Only one hit with that. See, with Cell, I might want to go all the way up to 100 for Final Flash. But yeah, this is going to be brutal. I hope he doesn't do this little energy shield thing. I hate that move. Do, 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 do. And speaking of Goku's voice, I watched the end of it, you know, when they kill Majin Buu at the end of the series, and I think it's just so much better in the English version. Like, you know, I really don't like to knock the originals of stuff, but like with the SSJ3 music playing, Goku's voice, like it just makes the English version so much better in my opinion. Yeah, like, Fat Boo's voice sounds... something seems weird about it. Almost like it's muffled, maybe? Yeah, after I'm done streaming today, I'm definitely gonna look it up, because I want to see what he sounds like when he's, like, talking lines in the anime. Yeah, I agree. Like, I think Dragon Ball's been the only anime so far. Like, I guess unless you count stuff like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, but Dragon Ball's been the only anime I've watched where, like, I don't know, it just like feels weird watching it in Japanese, just because mostly the voices, but also the music too. Like the Bruce Falconer music that he did is like so good. Ah, I think this is gonna miss. Oh no, went diagonal, got him. That's why I also think it's a shame that there's like all copyright issues, so they even if they wanted to, they couldn't use the Bruce Falconer music from Z and Dragon Ball Super. I feel like so many scenes would be like just like so much better if they had it. I think the only time I can think so far where I've like really noticed the music in Super when I've been watching the dub is like in the very beginning, like first 10 episodes or so, when you got Beerus there, and it's like just at the point where Beerus is like getting pissed off, so he's like fighting everyone, and Trunks and Gohan, Gotenks, they become... Wait, no, Gotenks... Crap. I'm not saying crap at the game, I was saying crap, but I forgot what the kid's name is. Gotenks... Gotan? Crap. Worst Dragon Ball Z fan here. But whatever, when the two of them become Gotenks, and it just like plays this like upbeat, kiddish kind of music, that's like the only time where I was like, wow, this is like super appropriate, I love it. Other than that, I've just been kind of like snoring at the music.
glitch in the holographic image.
Yeah, Trunks and Gohan form Gotenks. Goten, that's his name. God. I wonder what... Goten's gotta be a reference to something in Japanese. Just like all their names are. Otherwise it just like sounds like nonsense. I remember as a kid, I like never connected that Trunks' name was just like stuff you wear on your freaking legs. I just thought it was like this really badass name. Literally wasn't until an adult I was like, wait, he basically just named him Pants. Dun dun. One thing I've noticed playing with Trunks is I feel like his movement's not as smooth. It feels kind of rigid. Like he doesn't kind of like, I don't know, I guess like slide around and stuff like the others kind of do. Don't really know if that's a good thing or not, but you know, it does make it for a little bit of awkwardness. It's like every other character is that way. It's just Trunks that seems to be the odd one out. Or I might just be seeing and feeling things that aren't actually real. I don't know. Get out of here, Dad. Pizza's great. I got a pizza the other day. Like, I ordered for a carryout, but for some reason my order didn't go through. Like, I guess whatever prints out the recipe, the orders, was like out of ink, so only printed out like half of it, and it didn't beep and stuff to alert them. So they ended up, like, they were going to give me some free breadsticks, but I didn't want them. Also because, like, I can't eat them because I'm on a low-carb diet. But they definitely put like a lot of extra cheese on my pizza. Like I definitely ordered regular cheese, so I was really happy about that. Ah, this is gonna be slow. A little bit. I'm sorry, so I think my PB actually died, so I finished up with Trunks. Oh, you haven't had pizza in months? Yeah, you should definitely rectify that. Make that your weekend plans. Look at that face. Ah, come on. Damn. Go to sleep, Cell, forever. Yeah. Gotta get the balance with that. Oh yeah, wasn't I? Oh yeah, I think that was like Cell from the present that you kill there, and then you move on to the, go back to the future, kill them. And they're all powered up and shit. Yeah, this is final Cell fight. I hope I have a good angle for this. Yeah, not the best though. Could have been like a double hit. It wasn't. Damn, Cell's Trunks' grab there is so cool. And who doesn't like Trunks? He's got a sword. Gotta love people with swords.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I am pretty confident it's going to be a sub 2. It definitely really helps at the end of any stories and whatnot. You can skip all that text. Not only that, but I feel like it kind of just loads a little bit faster in general, maybe? I'm not too sure the specifics. I just know for sure that it's like definitely objectively faster than the English one. Damn! Rip Trunks! That's brutal. Yeah, because my time with all those golds was like 157, I think. And I've been just golden everything so far, so... Hey, we got to kill Krillin! That scream. When Krillin dies, he dies. Oh, there's hydration bot again. Take a shot. Now let's kill Frieza at the end of Ginyu. Oh. Wow, he... Well, I'm getting kind of boned here. I could lose this. Yeah, that could have been bad there. Oof, thankfully that hit. First time loss of the run coming up. Now the gold, gonna have to reset. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think it's faster to just melee with Frieza in the beginning here. Good night, Princess Saiyans. Get to kill Krillin. Bum bum. Up. Two grabs. Oh crap. Could possibly be a little bad. Oh, we're good. Was a little bit worried there. Oh, hey there, Paint Train. Thank you for the host. I didn't even know the. Oh, that's a lie. I see you talk about Osu sometimes, I believe. Osu tournaments. How's it going? What were you streaming? Anyway, hello everyone from Pain Stream. My name's Varlden. I do speedruns and casual stuff. And I'm the world record holder of this, and I'm currently trying to improve it. As you can see from the splits, I am successful so far. Quite. Lots of golds. So, with any luck, I'm hoping to make this a sub 2 hours. It's definitely on that pace as we speak. Oh, you won. Congrats. Yeah, this run, those are all the splits so far, as you can... Well, I'm just saying above Goku there's nothing else. So, all of these have been golds. The Ginyu was a little bit slow, but it was still a pretty fast one. This Frieza I don't think is going to be a gold either. I've had a couple of bad fights. So yeah, what I'm doing right now is all stories, and so in this game, all the different stories for the characters, like right now I'm doing Frieza, Captain Ginyu was the last one, next one's Jiro, Gohan has story, Krillin has story. They're all like what-if scenarios, so like if things in the manga / anime had gone differently, you know, what would that story have been? So Piccolo's, for example, Piccolo's story, the premise is that he ended up, all the other Z fighters ended up dying on Namek, and so Piccolo was basically the person left to defend the Earth. So he like goes through and like does extra training to become stronger, to be able to handle that role, and he still has to take care of Cell and Majin Buu, basically all by himself. And Frieza's just like, you know, oh, what if Frieza had lived and, you know, beaten Goku? What if he came back as the Mecha? What if he defeated Trunks instead of Trunks defeating him? All the story stuff gets missed because I just like, you know, mash through it to save time. But it's interesting stuff, you know, alternate timelines and stuff. Oh yeah, at the end of Frieza's story, along with blowing up the Earth, he, along with blowing up Cell, he blows up the entire Earth. You know, classic Frieza style, you gotta blow everything up. Dr. Jiro's is a fun one too, because, you basically just beat up Dr. Jiro in different scenarios every time. So I feel a little bad for him. Even in his own story, he's never coming out on top. And yeah, for a decent amount of these fights too, especially like generally the first 2 fights of every story and saga, in my experience, the fastest way to defeat them is to just hang back and use Kai attacks at range. Alright, thanks Pain. Enjoy your dinner. So yeah, it's typically not until like the 3rd fight where it then becomes faster to actually go up and engage in melee. every character also has those special attacks they can do. So, for example, Goku's got the Kamehameha. Vegeta, I forget what his attacks are called, but he has Final Flash. It's one of them. Once he becomes Super Saiyan 2. Oh, that was a nice deflection there. I don't usually get those. I tend to not like react quick enough and do it properly. So yeah, it doesn't happen that often, but you can actually deflect back the Kai attacks. I keep wanting to say Kai when it's key. This fight isn't another one of Goku. Yeah, screw that. I'm not playing as Gohan. So this is Dr. Gero's story. You beat him up a lot. You know what that reminds me of? You know the what's his name? Like what's that meme? It's like Bad Luck Jake or something, where it's like something that happens that should be good, but then it's like the caption's like something like somehow it turns out bad. And like some of them are like pretty offensive, but the majority of them, I love them. They're pretty funny. So I feel like Dr. Gero is like Bad Luck Brian. Bad Luck Gero. Finally get your own story in a Dragon Ball Z game, but it's supposed to you getting your ass kicked 10 times. It's a very big feels bad man situation for Dr. Gero. I wasn't fast enough to knock her off to the edge. Oh, there goes Vegeta. Sorry, Trunks is a certified android killer. He's got this. Now you get to play as Cell and beat up Z fighters. Ow. Oh, hi, Vegeta. Gohan only level 1. Still kind of kicking my butt though. Not for long. That's a miss. Dang it, so. So like I said, you know, beating up Dr. Taro for his story. Hey there, Ryu. Ooh, taking my energy. It's gonna miss. Oh no. Ooh, yeah. Dr. Taro needs a doctor himself. Yeah, and so this is like the all stories, so those stories instead of the sagas, and they're basically all like what if scenarios if things had gone differently from the, you know, canon plotline. I'm not sure what Jiro's is specifically, but it's like something. I think it's like if Dr. Jiro didn't get killed, like if he didn't piss off the androids and get his ass handed to him. And stuff like Piccolo assumes that Piccolo assumes that the other Z fighters all died, so he has to save everyone by himself. He has to fight Cell and Majin Buu. Yeah, Jiro's story is basically just him getting his ass kicked. I almost feel bad for him. Ginyu's story. I really like Ginyu's story because at the end he fights Frieza and he wins, but Frieza just gets pissed off and blows up the Earth and kills Ginyu along with him. And like the last part of the cutscene is him like reunited with the rest of the Ginyu Force in Hell, and they just like do the Ginyu Force pose. I think it's pretty funny. And the thing with 18 is that she can do unlimited ki blasts, so a lot of times, a lot of the fights just kind of end up doing that a lot. Can't recharge ki though, so the only way she gets more to be able to do the special attacks is she has to actually engage in physical combat and get it up, you know, little percentages at a time. Oh, everyone's favorite part: get to kill Krillin. God, Krillin's death scream in Japanese is amazing. Like, I feel like I punched him so hard that I like ruptured his appendix or something. Right. Well, they have to keep something constant, you know. So I don't think that's going to hit Piccolo. I have to be like right next to them for that. Yeah, Krillin, you get to beat the crap out of Krillin a lot. I like it. Yeah, I mean, sort of. Like, Gohan is definitely powerful when he becomes Mystic Gohan. And I'm pretty sure he's stronger than when he was a teenager. But the thing is, he gets destroyed by Boo. Now, to be fair, I think the only reason Boo won was because he, like, absorbed... I think he, like, absorbed Piccolo or something like that. I forget what happens in the anime or the show. I think that's why Mystic Gohan ends up losing against Super Boo. And then in Dragon Ball Super, he decided to become a scholar, so... Game less powerful. Interesting thing though, they did intend for Dragon Ball Z to be more like Gohan's story. So that's why they had him get like progressively more powerful, and you know, they talked about things like how half Saiyans are more powerful than pure Saiyans. Then for some reason when they got to the Majin Saga, they decided to just like drop it and go back to having Goku and Vegeta somewhat to be the main characters. Oh. I guess that wasn't an angle I could do her special attack with. Oh, that's such a miss. Yeah, something like that, 8 or 9. Yeah, that makes sense. Goku is a really popular character. Like, you know, he's one of those characters where even if you don't know Dragon Ball Z, you would know who Goku is if someone like showed you a picture of him. You know, it's kind of like Mario and Zelda too, you know. Even if you're not a person who plays video games, you'd recognize Mario if you ever saw him. Yeah, I would like to see like a version of Dragon Ball Z where they kept going with that.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Just because if anything, I would be interested to see how the Majin Saga would have gone that way. Like the Majin Saga, but if Gohan, I guess, maybe didn't become a scholar, or at least kept up with his training. Then, like, you know, if he was going to be the main character, what would the whole Goku side story have been? And Vegeta. I feel like they probably would have just, like, I don't know, had Goku, like, talk to him every once in a while or something. But otherwise kept the focus on Gohan. I also feel like with I don't know, with Super. I was going to say with Super, they kind of seem to ignore Goten and Trunks, but like you can really tell they want the focus to be on Goku and Vegeta in Super. And I feel like they brought Trunks back and made a story work with him because people loved Future Trunks so much. Like, honestly, if someone told me that they preferred Future Trunks to, like, Goku and Vegeta and Gohan and all that, like, I'd be like, I understand that. It's perfectly acceptable. It's not like if someone told me that Krillin was their favorite character, I would tell them to get out of my house. Speaking of Krillin, it's that time again. Look at that, I didn't even touch him that time, just key attacks. Yeah, I know, right? Like, Future Trunks just comes out of nowhere, he's smug as fuck, kills Frieza in like one hit, and King Cole too. I actually rewatched that scene earlier today. Yeah, like the first attack he does, I think it kind of, well, the first attack he does seems to like cut his arm off, and then he just like goes crazy and like slices him into a bunch of pieces. All right, but I mean, like, it's the same concept of like killing someone in one hit. I mean, like, especially after the Frieza arc, where Goku, like, literally spends, I think it's the longest anime battle ever. It's like 2 hours and 20-something minutes, I think. Like, Goku takes all that time to fight Frieza, then Trunks is just like, oh, I'm just gonna cut you into a bunch of pieces, like, 10 minutes after meeting you, you know? Damn it, why'd you have to absorb it? Dr. Dick. There we go. Oh. Oh, he actually says it. Trunks with the spoilers. Ooh, kicked him right in the face. I love there's this one joke that's like, it's like a picture of Frieza. He's like threatens to blow up the planet. Takes 15 episodes, and then Kid Buu just like destroys the planet in like, 2 minutes. I also love how they have this as the final fight for Cell. Like, you're level 3, Goku and Gohan are both level 1, so you just like absolutely destroy them. Nice little end to the baddie story.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Now for the Buu story. Not the saga this time. I started just like a couple of days ago. Just because I realized after going back and watching the videos that in the previous world record, when it got to the end of the sagas, instead of having to just like sit there and like wait for the text as it came across the screen, you could just mash A and go through it. So other than that, I didn't know like how faster it would be, but I just knew based on that alone it would objectively be faster, since you have 3 sagas and you'd be able to get to the end quicker. And then that theory basically carried over to when I did all stories. Figured I would do some runs in this, because at the end of every story you have all those credits that you can just match through instead of having to sit there and read them. Level 3 Goku. Yeah, because I guess Majin Buu kind of like isn't charging so much as he's just getting madder. Super Buu does have everything appear though, if I recall correctly. Yeah. Go tanks. Down a side attack. Beautiful. One key attack. And that's the end of Go Thanks. I like how Boo's story is technically like good Boo's story. Because your final fight is your Fat Boo against the Evil Boo. Ah, these hitboxes though. No, Evil Boo is, you remember from the anime, it's like, he's literally only in, one fight, and he's like, he has like gray skin, and he looks like really dried out and stuff. And he's like a lot skinnier than Super Boo is. And it's just like his concentrated evil or something like that. And you'll see in a moment afterwards here, they have like a reskin of Super Boo for it. They give him like the dark gray skin. But Kid Boo is like the pure form of Majin Buu. Like that's how he was originally created. All the other forms are when he's like had somebody, at least one person, absorbed into him. I feel like this attack is maybe kind of slow, but it's so much fun. I just like can't not use it, you know? Oh, I wasn't. There we go. I wasn't like above him properly. Yeah, this is the fight here. It's Majin Buu versus the Evil Buu. Like 99% sure on that. Or not. Or maybe it's after this, I don't remember. Could have sworn that's what it was. It's gonna be blocking. Oh, I'm not even gonna hit him. Yeah, well, you know how speedrunning is. Just seen Android 18. It's basically just sitting there doing Kai attacks for the most part. So yeah, good Boo defeats the bad Boo. Mrs. Satan's there.
There must be some kind of glitch in the holographic image.
Alright, final stretch. It's definitely going to be a sub 2. No, unfortunately Mr. Satan isn't in the game as a playable character. I know he's in a whole bunch of other ones, but, you know, not this one, sadly. I'm pretty sure he's in a lot of the Budokai ones. Because those for like the GameCube and PlayStation that I used to play a lot. Remember there was one where they gave him like a jetpack to fly with. Thought that was pretty funny. That's a miss. Or Frieza can just jump around and hit it. Ultimate move to L0 or 1. That sounds perfect, actually. Those games all have speedruns too, if you happen to be interested enough to go look at them. See a 3D version of these. Since a lot of those games have the stories too, like this. And there's actually I learned after looking for Dragon Ball Z games I might want to speedrun. There's actually games going all the way back to the SNES. Well, I think actually the NES and the SNES both have their own. There's like maybe 3 games between them. I might look into them just for the hell of it. Oh, this might actually be a sub 150 maybe. That'll hit. I hate Gotenks because his strong attack, like, it's a delayed punch thing. Gotenks, I'm not even sure what it is actually. I think Gotenks is like after that fight with Boo in the hyperbolic time chamber, he makes a portal to like another dimension, but it's like one where he's like, I don't know, like a different one. That's why he's fighting like Frieza and Cell and all that, because he actually like goes to a different dimension with like a different time and stuff. And then at the end here he comes back.